It's an informal event. It's for anybody to come along and learn about all the things you don't know what you don't know ultimately, do you?
So we did this initially in January with a thought being that it was planning for the year ahead. And obviously the year ahead turned out to be entirely not what everyone was expecting.
You know, since we've gone through what we've gone through in the last few months, there'll be many people who'll think, I never even thought about that risk before.
Hi, I'm Nicola. I'm from Penn Community Insurance Brokers. We deal in a range of commercial and consumer insurances. So we're more than happy to answer any questions about any of your policies you got or anything you think you might need.
Hi, I'm Tanya. And I'm Annabelle, and we're from TP Financial Solutions. So we'll be looking at making sure that everything is under control from your pension planning point of view and investments and savings to make sure that you've got as much in place as you might need, so that when you come to retirement or future planning, you've got what you need.
My name is Christine Harwood and I'm with Accounts Matters Limited. We'll be looking at covering business finances, managing your cash flow, different bookkeeping solutions, and also things from the compliance side of things, what you need to do and by when, depending on your legal structure.
Hi, I'm Nicola and I'm from Morecambe Wills and Estates. So I specialise in wills and powers of attorney, which obviously are protecting you and your family, both if anything happens to you and obviously when you're no longer here.
We're just there to give advice and get people in the right mindset so that they can start thinking about the things they might not have thought about before, and have a bit of a plan really going forward so that they can keep on top of all things financial, whether it's pensions, financial advice, accounting or will making.
I mean, in the last session we went from everything from the Information Commission Office organisation, you know, making sure that your data is protected. We talked a little bit about car insurance, you know, making sure that you've got the right insurance. If you're going out seeing customers, for example, a lot of us didn't think about even breakdown insurance. So lots of things came out. You know, obviously from my perspective, it was making sure that things are in place in case anything happens to you and you need to keep your business afloat. You know, and then there were others who really didn't even know where to start with commercial insurance, for example.
I think the people that were in the room last time found it really useful. I think the way that we positioned it, and because it was very interactive, we sort of provided the framework for each individual person to think through their own circumstances. So rather than us, you know, being a one size fits all, it was more encouraging people to actually think and apply it to their own circumstances.
I mean, my thoughts this time is that, you know, since we've gone through what we've gone through in the last few months, there'll be many people who'll think, I never even thought about that risk before. You know, how do I go about, for example, getting some income protection in place? You know, never even thought about it, but now it's been brought to mind over the last few months. So I think we could discover quite a few new topics that we didn't discuss before.
So what to expect is informal. It's group sessions, so you've got plenty of opportunity to speak and ask questions. And it's about just airing the things that perhaps you're worried about personally.
You know, it's not often you can get an opportunity to get so many experts in a room at one time.
Everybody that's going to be there is all local businesses, local people. You know, we've not got anyone from any sort of huge big corporations. We're talking about, you know, people who understand the clientele of Lancaster and Morecambe, and you know, it is that shopping local and getting local advice.
It's been a while since many of us have been able to do some networking. So, you know, given all of the restrictions that we've had, you know, obviously we'll make sure that we take the right precautions, but I think this will be a great opportunity for people to see each other when we haven't been able to for quite some time. So for anyone who feels that you know, it's a bit of a chore to go and ask about insurance from someone, or pensions from someone, or accounts from someone, or wills and powers of attorney. You've basically got all of those experts in one place. And, you know, so it's like a one-stop shop if you want to shop, or a one-stop advice place if you just want to get advice.
Very informal, and we're just there to help, really.
Yeah, the date for the event is September 29th, which is a Tuesday, and it's at 6:30 to 9:30 at the Consult Centre on the Prom in Morecambe. The tickets are £5, which is a small amount, but what we're actually going to do is to split the proceeds between Cancer Care at Slindales, which is a charity that Morecambe Bay Wills and Estates support on a regular basis, and also St John's Hospice, which I know TP Financial Solutions already support. And we agreed between all of us that those are the two charities that we would like to support.
So it's to just arm them with a little bit more information than they perhaps might have now, and then they can take that away with them, and it'll give them food for thought of where they want to take things from there.
Everybody in that room will not know something. People, we were running the panel session last time, and I for one came away with things that I didn't know. You know, all the panel providers there are expertise in certain fields. So it's a learning curve for us as well. We know about our bit, but the other ladies on the panel know about their bits.